it's a shame. You should get some canned audience applause, so that as we're coming in, you can actually say, "Welcome at last to the first relevant video we've done for 3 weeks."
Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna do that. Yay! Woo! With you in the background going, woo! Yeah! Awesome! A relevant video from Havoc. Yeah! Damn, dude! It's like what? This is like the second time on the bounce we post a video the same day they actually put up the actual patch notes. Like what? How? How am I so? What? Oh,
Thank you, CCP. I don't quite know what we've ever done to you. But yeah, we really appreciate it. So we hung our head in shame for 2 weeks. Sorry about the delay, but here we are.
More like
I'm afraid. we kept the video up there because, frankly, I'm fucking good in it, and I didn't want to waste that sort of stuff. Just
star material. You see, as I said before, you know, I'm the brains. You're just there for the glamour.
Mate, I'm quite happy to be the beauty.
Right, well, let's get talking then. 1.6, the patch note review. Patch note review? Ugh, the patch review.
Patch review, yeah.
Yeah.
We've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I mean, I don't think it was earth-shattering. I mean, we thought 1.5 was actually going to be the smallest patch ever in the history of the world ever.
It was like 41 megabytes or something, wasn't
it? But that's not even half. That's not even half an iTunes. You know?
Yeah, it was like what, 40, 41, 42 megabytes?
1 megabyte.
That's like, wow.
Man, oh man. But yeah, fair enough. I mean, we all knew it was going to be small. There was no surprise there. It was just its timing. It was a bit of a sod thing.
We have all the luck.
Yeah, no, the timing of the patch was fine. The timing of the patch notes was.
The timing of the patch notes really kicked me in the teeth.
Yeah. But I think there's been a couple of big stuff that's hit the forums pretty much straight away, and the main one, and one that I've actually got involved in quite a few of the posts that are out there, and thanks to all the guys who've been involved in the discussion on that, and that is good old TTK.
Time to kill, yeah?
Time to kill, which, you know, for all the right reasons, because, you know, and I'm glad they got on top of it after a mere 18 months. Bullets seem to be actually hitting people, and literally every bullet that you put vaguely near someone's hitbox is like being
sucked in. Yeah.
And so hit detection, well done CCP, thank you.
They fixed it. No, they did a good job. They fixed it. Hit detection.
They fixed it to hit detection. The trouble is, game balance is obviously geared towards a game that has got some fairly shoddy hit or miss hit detection. So now, I know some people disagree that TTK is an issue. Well, I think, you know, I can go out, you know, if I wanted to die within half a second of seeing, you know, the first person around the corner, it's literally the first person to get the first shot off is the one that, you know, wins the battle. I could go play COD for that.
Fair play.
And that fills that niche, and a lot of people like that sort of gunplay. I've spent many years playing COD. I like COD, I just don't play it very much at the moment because I like playing Dust. The reason I like playing Dust is that there should be, you know, when I put time, skill and effort into my drop suits, I should have some more survivability on the field. And of course there is a difference between militia and advanced and proto drop suits, but because the bullet damage now is that there's so many bullets causing damage, your time to kill is so short that the actual amount of difference between your proto and your advanced gear is virtually undetectable.
So what you're talking about is DPS, really. So you talk about the amount of damage leaving some dude's rifle barrel heading towards someone who's actually got a good hitbox on him. You know, he's gathering all those rounds towards his face and
he is,
dying a lot quicker.
Yeah, and you know, it's a problem I felt I've had for many months. I've been the bullet sponge for Dust. You know, that's what it feels like. And it's not getting any better now. I mean, I would have put a case out there just for how I love this game to play. Would be to have found some way to reduce DPS across the board, even before this particular issue has poked its head up now. I would love to see a reduction in across the board, and I'm sure that there would be tweaks, whatever, various weapons. A general reduction in DPS from pretty much every weapon out there, just simply so you get those situational, attritional, tactical battles where it's to and fro, you take it where, because at the moment you can't judge your suit. Of course right now it's all a little bit too twitchy because of the way the game's balanced, and now that they've fixed the hit detection, it's not balanced correctly. I mean, they're going to have to do a rebalance, I'm sure. But,
no, look, I agree, they have to do a rebalance of the actual of the rifles as well, but look, alright, everyone's calling, well, I say everyone, but quite a few people are calling for a DPS nerf, or a nerf, with the nerf hammer. Why bring out the nerf hammer? Every time someone trolls up on the forum saying, this, that, and then the devs bring out the nerf hammer to please the crowd, why bring the nerf hammer? Leave the nerf hammer alone. Leave it, just let it sit in its closet, gathering the dust it deserves, alright? Take the devs, take them all, the guys who develop the gun game of the side of things, the gun game sort of whatever they do with it, take them all to a shooting range, okay?
And shoot them!
No, hang on, whoa, don't shoot devs, no, bad booker, bad booker, no, don't shoot devs.
You've got my hopes up there for a moment.
Don't shoot devs, we already shot a couple of devs. I've had some serious repercussions of that one.
Well, yeah, we won't go into the dev juice again, will we?
Had some serious repercussions of that one, alright? Don't shoot devs.
Oh, so no shoot devs.
No shoot devs, right? Take them to a shooting range. Take them to a shooting range, okay, and let them fire the AK-47. Let them fire the M4. Let them fire the M16. Shit, have any one of these devs fired a shotgun? Have they ever squeezed off a couple of rounds of the 870, of the M4 shotgun? Actually,
or even the SA-80.
Oh, the SA-88 too. Now that, my friends, is a good rifle.
And how would they feel with a proper forge gun in their hands? They wouldn't feel the same way then, would they? Give them a forge gun and see how they fire the bloody thing.
Well, there's the thing, you see, I don't necessarily think the forge gun was OP. The splash damage was great because that helped you kill a lot of people, and now it's a bit more pinpoint, which is, I think, fair. I think it's fair. But my heavy's holding a forge gun, and you can see the gun rattling about, holding this charge, but the reticule's dead still. Why can't the reticule move about slightly, with sway? Because he's holding a charge of energy. Let the reticule move a bit. I'm not saying let it swing wildly from left to right, but let it track a little bit left to right, up and down, so that it's not as easy to kill people with the forge gun. I mean, if you're pointing at a vehicle, fire it at the vehicle. Bang! You don't need to worry about that sort of that sway because the vehicle's there, vehicle's large enough to hit. But if you're pointing it at personnel, this goes for any rifle. When you aim with a rifle, the rifles have no recoil. The heavy machine gun has no recoil to a degree. All right, the shotguns, those have zero recoil when you fire them. And these Black Eagle suits that I'm running at the minute prove it. I've got a shotgun scout with an assault rifle. It's the assault rifle first, and I whip out the shotgun and it's pow, 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 and everyone's dead. So I say add recoil, add gun game mechanics to it, and maybe the people in the forums are going to be like, oh man, get some gun game. Well, there you go. CCP's added gun game into it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, forums, but there are some people out there like me who struggle with gun game. Okay, I'm not going to try and express my expertise at having gun game, but I would definitely like to see some way. Maybe recoil is a really good way forward. If you force people with assault rifles to burst fire because of recoil, and submachine guns to burst fire because of recoil, then you take some of that DPS away, and that perhaps that's the middle ground. I would still like to see a general reduction in DPS, or maybe everybody gets a HP buff, whatever, however they manage it. I would love to see a situation where you have to try hard to kill anybody and everybody.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't want to. It's kind of nice. You point your gun at somebody and he's dead within half a second. You think, yeah, that's that enemy out of the way. But there was no real achievement to it. I'd much prefer that we'd had a bit of a sort of like duck and a dive, and we were shouting around the corners, and it took quite a bit of battling for two of us to take one down or not. And it's difficult to get that sort of fun engagement right now. That works for me anyway. But you know, like I say, I couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo, so you know, so I may be shooting myself in the foot because you know a couple of bullets that do manage to land these days actually could kill somebody. But if it takes longer, I might my KDR might actually go below, oh, I don't know, 0.3 or something.
All right, what's next on the subject, dude? We've bashed that one to death.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah, pick something funny and wring its bloody neck until it's not funny anymore. That's mine. Okay, well, we are also very happy to have come across the armor buff 1.6.
Oh yeah, armor buff. My heavy like armor buff.
I mean, you know, thank goodness for that. It doesn't seem to have changed the TTK too much, but it's nice. It's nice to run around with when you are playing in a heavy suit, and you feel like, oh, actually, now I'm starting to feel like I really am somewhere near how a heavy should be. I think you feel that way.
Oh, definitely. Sure. Definitely. Again, I run around mostly in advanced suits, and I can push out near enough 1400 hit points. That's including shield and armor. But wow, you can't field a heavy. You just cannot. And if the people who field heavies, much respect to them, because it's hard. It's hard work being a heavy today.
I mean, what with the hit detection, even though you've got that extra.
The hitbox is so large. The guy could. Yeah. The guy just has to aim in your general direction, and you get melted.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that as well, while we're talking about hit detection, but kind of like going on the other side of that, coming across a really interesting post from a guy today, Mr. XX Gazbaran, XX, strange name, but. He posted a really interesting video.
I'm just going to call him Gaza.
Gazbaran. That's how it's.
Nah, Gaza. He's been given a name, Gaza.
I'm sure he'll fly with you. And he put together a nice short little video on YouTube concerning the actual heavy machine gun accuracy, because it seems like there's been a little bit of a double whammy for heavies in that. Okay, they had a nice little armor buff, but the hit detection is so good it really isn't working. And then when you see this guy's video with the HMG, well, you saw it, Bam.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description up with this guy's video. Some really sterling work done by this gentleman. You know, I did notice there was something a bit tweaky after, say, 1.4 with, you know, the center reticule. You had to actually have the dot on the guy. But I couldn't really put my finger on it, and this guy explains it perfectly. You know, not that I'm saying it was probably oversights again, mate. You know, the devs don't know these things until the beta testers tell them about it. You know, so
yeah, us PS3 beta testers, don't forget that's what you are, guys.
Yep. True.
And Mr. CCP Saberwing did actually make an appearance on that post, and
he
said that they were really interested in that video.
You see, they do take notice of what people say on the forums.
But what we didn't actually explain was that there was no spread. The circuit reticule you get with the HMG, there is no spread. Unless you've got that center point of the reticule actually on your target, none of your bullets will hit the target. And this really well demonstrated on the video. So there's
again,
no spread.
Sterling work.
At all. So
sterling work done by this gent.
Yeah, it'd be great to see the devs put a little bit of work into that for the poor old heavy, who has been getting some luck just like you, I must admit.
Take pity on the heavy. Take pity.
Well,
take pity.
A little bit, but that's good.
You know,
Bam, nobody ever gets to aim at you anyway. You're sitting on top of a bloody great big high ceiling. Nobody, you know, until they fix drop shits and take your arse out. Then you're like immune.
Hey, whoa, I do put my feet on the ground. Every time I put my feet on the ground, I die.
Yeah, there you go. But not that it matters, because you only wear a free suit anyway.
Yeah, true.
So, moving swiftly on. So don't forget to put that link in the old right up, Bamster.
No, I won't.
Actually, talking of drop sips, I mean, that brings us on to...
So what to? What drop you?
We all know that 1.7. We're at
1.7.
1.6. We've had 1.6 for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So that means we're 2 to 3 weeks away from 1.7. So we're looking ahead. Anticipation's building. I mean, we know that there's supposed to be lots of stuff coming up for 1.7.
Yeah.
I just cannot wait. I
Oh
cannot
man,
wait.
me too, man. I'm excited for
I cannot wait
1.7.
for the announcement that it's all going to get delayed until.
Oh, dude, don't worry. All right, with our track record, all right, we're probably going to post a video which completely irrelevant towards what they've posted up.
What we'll do is that we'll get really excited about 1.7 now, and then just as we post it up, they'll post up the announcement saying it's not going to happen until 2014.
Oh, it's just our luck, dude.
Yeah, it would be.
Mate, in conclusion, Brohan, what are your takes on 1.6?
1.6, well, the only thing I can really take for 1.6, because it was small, is TTK needs sorting out. Hit detection, amazing, but it's unbalanced. Everything that was balanced for a game with less developed, well put together hit detection. So please, CCP, sort out the TTK. That's my point. Yes.
All right. Well, again, for me, 1.6 is awesome. The hitboxes are epic. I have the hitboxes for the heavies are make me want to cry, but I still feel the heavy. Stand true, stand proud. Yes, I'm a rooftop forge gunner, and you'll be a forge run coming towards your face very soon, Booker. But you know, just go out there and have fun, man. Jeez, you know, it's not the end of the world if you get shot by some dude in a militia suit with a militia rifle, and you're running around in a 1400 hit point heavy. And you just like, what? How did I? Where? Who? What?
Yeah, damn, you're rambling again.
Yeah.
Change your coffee.
Too much coffee again, Booker. Far too much coffee.
Yeah, as ever.
All right, well, Booker, dude, thank you for joining me tonight again, man. We'll see you in the next video, bruh.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Bam. I keep coming back like a bad penny. I keep turning up, but I'm going to go away and put myself right now in a reticule near you.
Awesome. I'm not going to say it this time. No. I got so much stick for that last time.
Good.
What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want?